And here we are, and probably we will have a cat sometimes. You saw the tail of the cat going around. Oh well, it's, cats. Anyway, here we are for our third appointment dedicated to healing the healer. And today we will explore the threshold between transformation and stability. Because this is in preparation for the full moon on the Scorpio-Taurus axis. Sun is in Scorpio and moon is in Taurus. So Scorpio's deep, passionate, and transformative forces invite us to go through a death and resurrection process, while Taurus aspires to safety, harmony, stability, and pleasure. So, you understand? So, how can we deal with these two such different energies? How can we harmonize them? Moreover, Scorpio and Taurus are fixed signs, meaning signs at the heart of their season, and so they both are committed to enduring in their tasks. So we can deal with these forces by cultivating self-regulation and resorting to the power of focus and intention. Self-regulation means understanding and managing our own emotions, behavior, and reactions. We can improve this ability by cultivating self-awareness and with practical tools like mindfulness meditation. I also created a short course about this, the alchemical heart, or maybe it was the alchemy of the heart. I don't remember exactly the title. And anyway, I will put the link to this course that is free in the description. So it is something every healer needs to deepen, because healing, to be supported, requires that we feel safe. And it's not easy to feel safe in the middle of transformation. So to welcome transformation, we need to cultivate self-regulation, find ways to reassure ourselves, come back to inner balance despite any circumstance, and find light in the darkness and perceive the gifts hidden within the challenges, and then turn challenges into resources and opportunities. It's not easy, right? Anyway, here intention plays a role, as well as focus. Intention is everything. It's easier to let go of the dying tree leaves if we think that from them Mother Earth will extract nourishment for the new leaves, flowers, and fruits on the same or other trees. Well, it's a metaphor, of course. I mean, it's easier to let go of something when we are ready, know, or focus on something else, what we can expect, maybe just the curiosity for the process of transformation. So to honor the transformative forces of this season, we can focus on the intention to let something go in order to receive something else. For example, we can accept to cut, release, expel, eliminate, and transform now, as Mars and Pluto, rulers of Scorpio, would suggest, in order to grow, nurture, and enjoy later on, as Venus, ruler of Taurus, implies. So now we let go of, and then we will see something else, maybe growing, thriving. In other words, if we start focusing on the outcome, even if we don't know the outcome, let's just focus on something pleasant, something that we would like to obtain through our process of release, and intentionally create a clear feeling of the state we want to experience. Once we achieved it, the release will be easier. Remember to focus on a state, not a practical goal or achievement. Focus on the state you want to experience at the end of the process and work to create that state through your intention, because life could bring you to this state in a way that is different from what you might plan. That's, yeah, usually. Life is full of surprise, and sometimes the surprises are better than our plans. Scorpio invites us to eliminate, to cut ties with fears and worries, to release the unnecessary, to symbolically die to preserve life, while Taurus helps us look forward to the heart of spring and its blooming flowers nurtured by the fallen autumnal leaves. If the leaves didn't fall, the tree would die. Remember that, okay? So we need to accept this process. Let go of something to get something else. Sometimes to build stability, we need to deal with uncertainty. To take a leap, we need to detach our feet from the ground. You know that? But our brain and subconscious mind don't like to let go of something, not even a habit or a pattern, unless we first created a more functional one to replace what we want to release. So when we work to create a state, an emotional and mental state that involves our physical body too, because when we experience worry and fears, our body immediately shrinks. When we experience safety, serenity, and lightness, our body relaxes and aligns. We automatically support functional change and transformation. We can let go of the old and welcome the new. When we work to create and embody a state of serenity and safety, we nurture stability and resilience, the ability to recover after any stressful experience. And we build our path to thrive through transformation. So let's welcome transformation by cultivating self-regulation and finding ways to rebalance and reassure ourselves. This is the path to find light in the darkness and turn challenges into resources and opportunities by focusing on long-term possible results, like the fragrant flowers and lush foliage that will take life from the fallen autumnal leaves. So take your time to digest this and maybe, well, read through the post or listen to my words again and imagine those leaves falling right now and nurturing the tree that in a few months will thrive again. And now let's proceed with our meditation to experience what I spoke about. This time you'll need a simple stone or a crystal if you prefer. Take your time to get one. Pause the video if necessary and find it. I found this. This is a stone. This is an amethyst. There is, you see it, but it can be really. The singing cat is singing right now, so I don't know if you hear him. I think it will go on a little bit, but anyway, this is my stone. This is an amethyst, but again, it can be really a stone, any stone. It represents earth, element earth. Okay. Place it. Hello. Wow. I'm trying to record the meditation here. Okay, well, we'll see. It will be a singing cat in the background. Anyway, place it in front of you or hold the stone in your hands as you like. And I suggest you sit comfortably, but if you prefer to lie down, do so and just imagine being seated. Sit comfortably, feeling your sit bones in touch with the surface beneath you, supporting your spine. Close your eyes, or if you don't feel comfortable closing them, keep them slightly open. Breathe in and out, noticing your waistline expanding every time you breathe in. And during the exhalation, gently push your sit bones against the surface you are sitting on to feel your trunk supported and your spine rising. Imagine yourself immersed in the calmness of nature, in a place where you feel perfectly safe. It's a chilly autumn night, but you wear warm clothes so you feel comfortable and you can hear gentle yet mysterious sounds of nature all around you. With the eyes of your imagination, look around. There is a beautiful, strong tree whose powerful roots dive into the ground. Its trunk looks strong and alive. Its branches extend toward the sky. All around it, there is a thick carpet of fallen leaves, humid, whose warm fragrance fills the air. Close to the tree, a creek runs. You can hear it clearly and you see the glimmers of the waters hit by the moonlight. The creek seems to disappear into the bowels of Mother Earth through a crack in the ground. You are holding a stone in your hands, which somehow seems to transmit the warmth from the depths of Mother Earth. You feel drawn to the tree, called to sit there on the soft carpet made of fallen leaves. And so you sit among the tree's roots with your back against the trunk, holding your stone. The support of the tree's roots and trunk merges with the supports of your sit bones, pelvis, and spine. And you feel deeply grounded as though the tree roots were your own. At the same time, you can clearly perceive a comfortable warmth coming from the ground, as well as the fragrance from the fallen leaves. You keep hearing the sound of the gentle creek waters running into the crack to hide. As you sit there, listening to the sound of the water, you might wonder where it goes hidden from your gaze. It runs underground. You can focus on your breathing and your heartbeat and let yourself be rocked by the way of your heartbeat, becoming aware of the pulsation of your own blood running through your vessels like hidden rivers and creeks carrying life. Then, with the eyes of your imagination, you look up at the sky. You see the magical, bright full moon surrounded by stars. Suddenly, you sense the moon and the space around it as a portal to constant renewal, rebirth, and regeneration. You realize that before inhaling, you need to exhale. You realize that before filling yourself with the new energy, you need to let go of the old. Suddenly in your hands you feel the stone pulsing. It reminds you of the power of a sprouting seed. This is the secret of transformation and constant regeneration. The moonlight beams carry a spark that awakens your hidden inner light, your vital flame, your power to renew yourself. You feel this as the moonlight touches your head, face, and body. You sense these nurturing, pleasant waves of harmonizing energy flowing gently but powerfully down from the top of your head, your crown, through your spine and trunk, to your roots. These flow soothes your emotions and nurtures your physical body. In a glimpse beyond space and time, you become aware of the coming spring hidden within the fall. You perceive the secrets of the hidden waters, nurturing Mother Earth from beneath. In the bright full moon, you can now see the eternal renewal of Mother Nature. Now you realize that you can breathe this earth thriving energy and this light and nourishment from the full moon. Breathe in, feeling your waistline, and imagine attracting into the space of your heart the most nurturing, reassuring, and harmonizing sensations with the moonlight. A spark, a light, warmth, a color, or whatever comes to you. As you breathe out from the space of your heart, send these pleasant, nurturing, reassuring, harmonizing sensations to every cell of your body, towards your hands, feet, head, and skin. Then keep breathing in, attracting the nurturing, reassuring, harmonizing light from the moon, and with each exhale, feel this dancing, replenishing, thriving light spreading into the space around your body, creating a protective, nurturing, and luminous field. Your body feels nourished and rebalanced. Your mind feels calm, while your spirit opens to the mysteries of regeneration and rebirth. Now open again the eyes of your imagination and open your hands. You see your stone shining under the full moonlight. Feel that the power of this healing full moon has been transmitted to your stone. Imagine that this stone is now transmitting its energy to your body, replenishing your physical energy. Slowly take a deep breath. Yawn. Let your voice awaken every cell of your body with a yawn or two or more. Like this. Start moving your body gently, as if breathing and yawning through every joint. Now you can open not only the eyes of your imagination, but also your physical eyes. Keep yawning with me at your own pace, and move your fingers and hands as if caressing, then kneading the air, with movements becoming stronger and stronger. Start massaging your hands, and from there, slowly massage your whole body, still yawning. And then stretch, imagining that your breath flows out from your hands, through your hands, feet, and head, carried by your breathing, reaching the walls and even beyond them. Hmm? Rub your feet against the ground and let the energy flow through your whole body. Hmm? And now, slowly, slowly, if you want, you can stand up. Look at me. Hmm? If you feel comfortable, do what I'm doing. Otherwise, do only what feels comfortable for you. Okay? So, now, just imagine attracting again into the space of your heart and trunk all those pleasant sensations, and realize again that to fill yourself you need to exhale. Every time you want to breathe in, you need to breathe out. Okay? And enjoy this process. Just feel that you can empty yourself of the old. Every time you breathe out, you create a space by breathing out, like the wind can send the fallen leaves away, and you can start again feeling that you are filling yourself with something new. Okay, because the fall is connected to air element, even if this full moon is between, well, we spoke about sun in Scorpio, so it's a water sign, and the moon Taurus, that is an earth sign. So let's connect to all the elements, and let's feel grounded. And to feel grounded, we can again breathe in through our joints, like we are smelling the fragrance from the earth. And when we breathe out, we can again remember the roots of the tree. So when we breathe out, we can ground even more. We can send our roots deeply into the ground and start connecting with that water that runs beneath the surface of Mother Earth. And we can imagine that that water nurtures all the cells in our body, like the hidden creek, the creek beneath the surface of Earth. And imagine the surface of Mother Earth like the skin covering your body, and feel the flow of water bringing nourishment and regeneration. And the more you push through your roots toward earth, and the more you can flow and feel this movement on your feet, the shift, the body weight shifts. And you can also play with the water in your pelvis. Imagine it like a bowl full of water, and you can play with the water, and you can reach the moonlight with your hands. What is hidden works so much. So imagine you can bring in the light from the full moon, and you can breathe in this energy and light, and you can imagine the regenerative power of water and earth dancing. The power of stability and connection to Mother Earth allows you to nurture the flexibility and the ability to let things flow through your body and in your life. And again, breathe in and out, remembering that every time you breathe in, you invite something, and every time you breathe out, you get rid of what you don't need anymore, but you can also create space all around, space for something new, whatever you want and need. And now, just put your hands on the space of your heart and imagine this beautiful flow of light and energy from the full moon meeting the stability coming from your roots in the space of your heart. That's it. And of course, now you can look again at your stone, feel it in your hands, and imagine really by breathing out through your hands here, imagine to transmitting to this stone everything you experience through this meditation. You can hold this stone whenever you want to reconnect with the nurturing and thriving power of earth and water, especially earth, because the full moon now is Taurus. And of course, you can repeat this meditation anytime you want to feel grounded, rebalanced, replenished, open to transformation, and at peace within yourself. Safe and open to transformation. Of course, you can also repeat this meditation whenever you like and want. And if you like it, you can share it with your friends, with anybody who can take advantage from it. If you want to support me and my inspirations, you will find also a link to buy me a coffee or a tea in my case. I hope you enjoyed the meditation, and see you in 1 month with the next full moon. Bye.